Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a booster pack out of normal paper for Pokemon cards. Now, you're going to need a standard piece of paper, just printer paper size, a pair of scissors, a ruler, and tape or glue, and of course you're going to need the Pokemon cards themselves. Now, it is also suggested that you get a clear sleeve, but it's not necessary. And so right now what we're going to be doing is taking our printer paper size sheet of paper and cutting it down to 15 by 7 centimeters. And you can pause now and do that, or continue watching. And I've taken this 15 by 7 centimeter piece of paper, and this is what we're going to be making the pack out of. Now, before you actually start putting the cards in the pack, you're going to want to make sure that they're all in the right order. I have a few suggestions for your card choice. Just make sure to have a reverse in the right place, and don't forget the energy. A lot of people I know forget to put energies in the packs. And the rest of the cards don't have to be all that special, just normal everyday cards. And one thing that only the real Pokemon collectors might notice if you give them this pack is whether or not you use the correct set of cards. Say you're going to make a pack with this Ultra Necrozma here, then you're going to want to use Forbidden Light cards. That's why all of my normal cards are, as you can see, from Forbidden Light. Let's get to focus. See, as you can see, it's all from Forbidden Light. And because of that, it will make your pack be a lot more, perfect, and it won't. It's good. It's just better if you do that. You don't have to, though. It's all personal preference. And now let's get to actually making the pack. Now remember, when you're putting the pack together, after the Ultra Rare or Rare or Holo, you want to put 4 cards and the energy goes right after. So that when you open it up, the energy is at the front. And you're going to want, let's see here, the reverse in front of the Ultra Rare and 5 regular cards. Once you have all that together, I suggested using the sleeve for this because that way all the cards will stay nice and together while you're putting the pack around them. And since you close the pack around them, you won't be able to open it or open the pack up to take the sleeve out. So just consider that you're losing a sleeve on this. So you just put them in the sleeve and you keep them down on one half and just fold it over. Now, there's no need to get this too perfect because you can always snip off the edges later, but it's good to get it right because that'll make it a lot easier for the next few steps. And just sort of have a nice bend. You don't want to fold it down because the cards do have a certain amount of thickness to them. And this is where I said you can go bigger on the paper if you want, because normal Pokemon booster packs and a lot of plastic wrap products, they have sort of a tab, and you open it up through that tab. But since it's just this pack is just going to be paper anyway, it's not necessary. But it definitely would be nice if you're going to give this pack to someone as a gift, and you just want to make it easier to open for them. But I'm not going to be doing that, as this pack is just for the purpose of this video. So it's all up to you. And then I'm just going to bend this over. Keep it down. Just make sure to not let the cards be too loose in there, because if they are, there's no harm to it, but it's just nicer when it's tightly wrapped. And just another tip to you guys, when you're buying official Pokemon booster packs, if you can feel the side of the booster pack, I've noticed that with all the pulls I've gotten, the tighter the pack is wrapped, I don't know, this is just my speculation, the tighter it's wrapped, the higher chances of there being an Ultra Rare. Like, that's how I got this Ultra Necrozma. I had 2 packs, and I could only get one, and I took the one that was tighter, and I got this. So, just gonna make sure it's nice and good there. And you might want to use glue for this. A lot of people will personally want to use glue because you can stick things, and it's just a lot cleaner. But tape is also fine, but just try to make sure you use this sort of clear tape, and that won't be as visible. And you just want to stick one down there. See, that's the problem with tape. It comes off a bit wrinkly sometimes. Not sure if you can see. But that's okay, because I'm not making this pack for any purpose other than this video. And once you do that, you sort of want to feel out where the cards are. And then you get these ridges that form. And with that, you'll know where the pack should be. Essentially, you should have the same amount of space there. You want to flatten these edges down. And then what I'm going to do is just take the tape, spread it out over. And since this is going to be the front, I'm trying to get less on this side and more on the back. But that's all just personal preference, if you want to get it as perfect as possible or not. Now I'm just going to tape it up, and then using my pair of scissors, these are really big for this, but that's okay, just cut off the edges. Now of course you could fold the edges over, but just want it as clean as possible. And then now I'm going to do the bottom. Now, how you open this pack is all up to how you open normal packs. I've noticed that people, it's probably the easiest to just cut the pack at the top, and because you can feel where the cards are, so there's really not that much risk of cutting the cards. And another way I've seen people open this is if you have put tape just like me, and as you can see, there are sorts of parts here where there is no tape. You can just pull on that and rip it off. But I personally just like to cut it. Now, that's pretty much the pack. I don't remember which one's the top or not, but just make sure to remember which side is the top. And there you have it. There's a pack. And now you can use colored pencils, crayons, whatever, draw whatever you want here. Or if you want to go really clean, you could print out a image with the Pokemon logo and like type booster pack and then cut out that sheet of paper, but I don't personally do that, not that necessary. And yeah, now you can draw whatever you want here. Say a person you are gifting this to really likes a Ninetales, you can maybe draw a Ninetales on there. I don't know, just whatever you want, because it's just a normal piece of paper. The only thing I would say is that you're not going to be able to color all over this because there is tape here, and some paints, they will bleed through the paper, and that might not be good for the cards. So that's why I suggest using colored pencils. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more of these types of videos. And thanks for watching. Give me 8 minutes of your life.